So I moved. All right? Moved into this goddamn Stepford Wives cul-de-sac because I actually made some goddamn money. You happy? And now I'm surrounded by these goddamn, partners and VPs sipping their goddamn artisanal water like I'm supposed to give a shit. Like, ooh, is your water still sparkling, peasant? Like, I belong here, right? I'm over here trying to figure out if they're into thug stuff or just screwing over the middle class. What's more likely? And wouldn't you know, it's some goddamn senator, and I ain't name dropping, but he's got that punchable face, the one lives right down the street. And the whole neighborhood's gossiping about this clown, and I'm just trying to get my goddamn coffee buzz going with a little morning walk, minding my own business, and who pops out? This goddamn politician. Hey, you look comedian. He says, like I'm supposed to be impressed, like I haven't heard that a million times before. Then he hits me with this gem. Where do you think the term motherfucker comes from? What? Is this a goddamn gotcha moment, Senator? Am I supposed to know the etymology of profanity for you? You think it's from people doing their own moms, he asks, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, this is my neighborhood. And I tell him more people do it than you'd think, probably, and this is where it gets really goddamn weird. He comes back with, how about daughter fucker? Daughter fucker. Who the hell says that? Is this some kind of secret Washington, D.C.? Perversion. I wasn't briefed on. I told this guy, if you got kinks, buddy, we can talk, but not like this, not on my goddamn walk. You creeper. He just missed me, walks back in the house, and I'm left standing there like I just walked into a goddamn improv class. So I keep walking, stewing in my rage about the fact that I bought a house next to that, and wouldn't you know it, he comes back out again. Hey, didn't want it to end like that? He says, like I give a shit. Oh, Starbucks, the goddamn weight loss industry's biggest saboteur, right? They got this national conspiracy going, a training campaign to guilt trip you into buying their overpriced pastries. Because God forbid you just want a goddamn coffee. You pull up to the drive-thru, half awake, and they hit you with, welcome to Starbucks. What kind of garbage are you going to shove down your throat today? Eat today. What the hell happened to can I help you? Now it's an interrogation. No shit. What else you want, fatty? Sausage? Why, so I can feel even worse about myself later. I hate that. I respect a good, honest, unadulterated shame. And nobody delivers that better than In-N-Out, that West Coast temple of self-loathing. If you haven't been, what the hell are you even doing with your life? Seriously, get in your damn car. Because at In-N-Out, you order your double fries, the whole shebang, and they hit you with the question that cuts right to your goddamn soul. Will you be eating in the car? Will I be eating in the car? Of course I'm eating in the car. Look at me. They already know, that's why they ask. If you say no, they hand you a bag and basically say, get out of here, you're ruining my vibe. But if you admit your shame, they give you that goddamn open tray like, here, eat like the animal you are, you filthy degenerate. And when half of it ends up in your lap, they just stare. Like you're about to jerk off when you get home because you're so lonely. Which, let's be honest, you probably are. And then just to rub it in, they give you a free milkshake because your sadness is bringing the whole damn place down. And you're making the minimum wage workers depressed. And they just want you to get the hell out of there. Which is exactly what Starbucks should be doing. But no, they gotta push that damn sausage croissant. The passive-aggressive bastards. The whole damn thing's just a slow burn into a heart attack and a lifetime of regret. Thanks a lot. Corporate America, so next time, just be honest. Just tell me I'm fat and give me my damn coffee, okay? All right, so I'm online, right? Doing the usual bullshit, pretending I'm not a broke-ass comedian who sweats for a living. I'm scrolling through yachts, like I'm gonna drop a few million on a floating pile of fiberglass, 55 feet. What am I gonna do? Host a midget convention? Not big enough. And then I'm on to private jets, G550, yeah, that's the ticket, 53 million. 53 million! Who the hell do I think I am? I should be associated with this entitlement. That's what it is, the disease of the goddamn modern age. And it hits me the hardest when they bump me up to first class. Yeah, I fly every damn week in Coach Sardine City with the screaming babies and the armrest hogs. But suddenly they say, Mr. Oh, I met Kevin, yeah, real original title. I met Kevin on the set of Death at a Funeral. Of course, it was death. That's what happens to your career after you give advice. Death at a Funeral, perfect. And he's got that special on Showtime. A bunch of young comedian guinea pigs, and little Kevin, Mr. Genuine, comes up to me asking for friggin' advice from me like I'm some goddamn guru. And I actually gave it to him. You know why? Because I'm a moron. I'm a goddamn moron. He's one of the only two guys ever to listen. The other one's a sorry dude. What are the odds? So I look at him, I'm all sage like, yo, Kevin, you're funny, genius level funny, but you're competing with those guys. Those comedic turds, they aren't your peers. They're freaking doorstops. You're better than all of them, but you gotta escape their orbit. Find your voice, your freaking voice. That's what I told him, a true story. God is my witness. What the fuck was I thinking? And within like 800 days, boom, Kevin Hart is a supernova bigger than me, taking parts from me, parts that I rightfully deserved. He's in a movie with The Rock. My last name is Rock. How the hell did that happen? How did he steal my rock? So yeah, now when young comedians ask for advice, which they do, like I'm some kind of goddamn career genie, you know what I tell them? Shut the fuck up, that's right, straight to the point. Because the only thing advice gets you is screw. All right, so I gotta tell you, this whole influencer culture is making me lose my goddamn mind. I mean, pool parties in Vegas, bachelor parties, for God's sake. Who needs that garbage? So I'm hearing a story about this rapper, right? Booked for one of these daytime douche fests. Probably full of people who think Corona is sophisticated, and who shows up? Freaking Kevin Hart. Now, I ain't hating on Hart. The guy's funny, I guess, if you like screaming midgets. But here's the kicker. This poor sap is on stage trying to make a buck, probably thinking he's about to get discovered, laying down his rhymes, and suddenly the crowd goes wild. He thinks, holy shit, I'm killing it. Nope. It's little Kevin jumping on stage, mic in hand, hijacking the whole damn show, doing the rapper set. I'm like, are you kidding me? Can you imagine that? Some Philly kid idolizing this guy, and bam, there he is, ruining your career before it even starts. The nerve of some people thinking they could just barge into someone else's life, steal the spotlight, and everyone's supposed to cheer. It's like showing up at a funeral and starting to do a little dance. And years later, this poor rapper realizes what happened. It's not a dream come true. It's an act of goddamn narcissistic terrorism. Who does that? What kind of ego do you have to just assume everyone wants you around, even when they're trying to work? It's like he's allergic to not being the center of attention. A total, utter lack of self-awareness. And he gets away with it, because he's famous. Well, fame doesn't excuse douchebaggery, all right? It just amplifies it. That's why Hollywood's the new Sodom and Gomorrah. Pure, unadulterated hubris. This is why cats are better than people. They ask for nothing except food and affection. And they don't try and steal your damn rap career. Oh, so you want me to tell you why I'm never moving to LA, huh? I'm that guy just about to leave this dump. Listen to this. I had to get 3 freaking rabies shots. 3! Why? Because I'm an idiot who let the goddamn dogs out at 3 a.m. and a goddamn raccoon decides my leg is a goddamn tree. And what do? Mr. Content Creator over here starts poking it. Yeah, poking a wild animal that's probably got more diseases than your average Tinder date. But you know what the real problem is? These freaking Instagram feeds. Ah, look at the cute raccoon. Let's snuggle with it. Yeah, snuggle with rabies, you morons. Some Japanese feed with 12 raccoons in bed. Now suddenly wild animals are freaking teddy bears? Are you kidding me? And I call animal control, right? Hey, I got a raccoon acting weird. Might be rabid. And you know what the lady says? Oh, a lot of people in LA are testing their cocaine for fentanyl. If it's positive, they just flush it. So the raccoon probably just got into somebody's stash. Fentanyl-addicted raccoons. Are you freaking kidding me? That's LA, folks. That's the freaking place you want me to move to? Snakes on a plane? Forget it. Raccoons on fentanyl. That's the freaking sequel Hollywood's too scared to make. Oh, I can't be a goddamn rapper? What the hell is this? The societal expectation that you gotta sound like you gargled gravel to spit some rhymes, like my voice ain't gonna cut it, because it doesn't resonate at a frequency only dogs can hear. Is that what you're telling me? So I can't drop bars about my crippling existential dread because I don't sound like I'm narrating a goddamn monster truck rally. What kind of bullshit is that? He said Pacaron. Who the hell is buying that garbage? Certain things hold you back. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to compensate for a lack of artistic depth by waving my goddamn hands around like I'm conducting an orchestra of rage, right? The higher the fury, the higher the hands go. That's the formula. You think I haven't seen this? These mumble rap gladiators, all tough until their opponent starts channeling interpretive dance. Suddenly they're confused. Is he gonna stab me? Is this performance art? Oh, I can't be a damn singer either. Oh, the universe has decided I'm deficient in both vocal cords and menacing gestures. Is that it? You think all R&B singers do is open their hands, close them, and point, and somehow that's supposed to convey deep emotion. You call that artistry. But you know what's even worse? Those goddamn Temptations impersonators. That slow motion, synchronized slide out into a verse like they're unveiling the cure for cancer, but it turns out to be just another goddamn auto-tuned love song. These bitches don't even know what's about to hit. Yeah, mediocrity is about to hit. That's what's about to hit. Is this all there is? Swinging feet, waving hands, and sliding into the same tired tropes. Nah, I'm done. If that's the bar, I'd rather just stay home and yell at my goddamn thermostat. All right, so people come up to me, these civilians, right? And they're all, hey, Bill, you're one of those joke guys, huh? Like I'm some kind of freak? What the hell else am I supposed to be on stage reciting the phone book? I'm a comedian, you morons. It's kind of implied in the job description. You think I'm going to be up there humming show tunes? No! Love stories are fine, but they got to be laced with jokes, people. Jokes! And it's all self-inflicted pressure, this whole damn thing. We're supposed to evolve, right? Like those fitness freaks online always preaching about self-improvement. I wish there were more people talking about the damn grind of comedy. Got to come up with another hour of hilarious self-deprecation. You got to challenge yourself. You got to wake up every goddamn day and think, I'm going to freak myself out. I'm going to say something mortifying. You got to get out there and embarrass yourself because that's the only way you grow. Otherwise, you'll sit there doing tired food jokes for a decade. And then what? You'll be a fat, predictable hack. So I dare you. I dare you to get out there and prove yourself. I double dog dare you to do an act out tonight. Go on. I dare you to be original instead of a lazy pandering. You know what? Forget it. You probably won't. All right, let me tell you something. This goddamn algorithm, man. I'm trying to keep track of my shows, right? 3 episodes, bam, hooked on this Japanese cartoon thing, anime they call it, which, all right, I knew that part, but apparently mentioning it is like admitting you still listen to fucking My Chemical Romance. Jesus. I tweet, hey, One Punch Man, pretty good. And the internet, he explodes. Am I drunk? Do I even know anime? Like, relax, Nancy Grace. I just watched a goddamn cartoon. I'm flipping through Netflix, same old garbage, and then boom. 5 stars, 4.5. That's why I hate the thumbs up, down bullshit. Hitler gets a thumbs down, same as stubbing your toe. What kind of scale is that? Anyway, I dig this show, right? Not just the humor, but it's got this undercurrent, this real feeling of what it's like to be a young person in Japan. That soul-crushing march into the corporate grinder, which, spoiler alert, ain't that different from over here unless you're a goddamn psychopath. And the superhero, the main dude, doesn't want to be a hero. Just does it as a hobby. Fighting monsters? My heart's not in anymore. What the fuck? This guy trained so hard he lost all his hair. Hilarious, by the way. He's super self-conscious about it. And now he's got this one punch. That's it. Doesn't matter how badass the monster, he just delivers this one punch. Blam. Some people say it should have been called Fred, I guess. And these monsters, they're not just monsters, they're metaphors. Giant virus sent by Earth because we're wrecking the planet, all right? Greenpeace, I see you. But then there's Crabman. Half crab, half dude in tighty whities and bare feet. Talk about needing some New Balance shoes. He's going, I ate too much crab meat. Now I'm crab meat. And that's the goddamn 1% right there. Power lunch, sushi overload. Just take. Nothing spiritual. Sip. So, Fred again. Blam. Then Mosquito Lady, controlling all the bloodsuckers, draining energy, getting stronger. Gold digger, pure and simple. Not enough blood. Get me more. Sounds like every goddamn housewife I've ever met. And then when she's powerful enough, she tells the mosquitoes to get lost. You're done. Used you. And this is the person, the minute they get successful, they forget where they came from. Look at the peons they used to use. Oh, white privilege, you say. Like I just waltzed into a job interview and they hand me the CEO position because of my skin tone? Get the fuck out of here. Everyone's hustling, pal. You think life's a free pass. And these parenting gurus, right? You don't get it until you have kids. Oh, I get it, all right? It's like a hyper-demanding, shitting itself dog that screams all the time. Is that really some profound revelation I needed to experience firsthand? And the racist white guys suddenly crawling out of the woodwork for Trump? Where the hell were they when Obama was running? Suddenly, now they care. Suddenly, now they're all about saving the country. Give me a break. They were probably too busy yelling at clouds and complaining about participation trophies. So spare me the politically correct bullshit and the sudden societal awakening, because at the end of the day, everyone's just trying to survive in this goddamn clown show, regardless of their skin color, parental status, or preferred brand of stupid hat. So you ever just lay in bed, right, scrolling through your goddamn phone, waiting for sleep, and bam, home invasion scenario, playing out like a goddamn action movie in your head. And I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? I ain't got no goddamn Rambo arsenal. I mean, everyone's always, get a gun, Bill? Protect yourself. Yeah, easy for you to say, Mr. Tactical Gear. But let me tell you something, hey, 44 Magnum in my house. Are you kidding me? You're gonna shoot through the perp, through the wall, and probably blow the goddamn goldfish tank to smithereens. Oh, but Bill, you need something with stopping power. Stopping power? I just want to wound him, all right? Maybe give him a limp for life. A little reminder not to break into Bill Burr's house. So I'm thinking, 22 caliber. Perfect. Oh, hey, 22, what are you gonna do? Shoot squirrels? You ginger cocksucker? Yeah, laugh it up. But you don't want it to. 22 does in a confined space. Ricochet like a goddamn pinball. You missed one shot. You hit him with 12. And you know what I learned from that idiot in the 80s who let me shoot his... All right, let me tell you something. These kids, these little bastards, think they're so goddamn smart with their TikTok dances and their avocado toast. But my kid, he's different. See? I raised him right, damn it. AC/DC blasting through the goddamn house since he was shitting his diapers. Now he's strutting around with a goddamn toy guitar, trying to be Angus Young. And you know what? It's fucking beautiful. 3 years old, and he's belting out Sin City, the B-side, the deep cut, while my wife's just staring blankly like, what the hell is he saying? He gets it, see? He gets it. Which reminds me of this Drop Dead Years bullshit. Yeah, that's the name of my special, because turning 56 is like staring into the abyss, too young to die of natural causes, which is bullshit anyway. But old enough to just fucking drop dead. You know, it's a man thing, isn't it? Women, they go to their Pilates bitching about their kale smoothies. They don't clutch their chests and collapse, do they? No! They cry it all out, all that estrogen-fueled drama. We just eat a goddamn steak, chase it with some fries, and bam, face down in the goddamn guacamole during happy hour. And golf? Don't even get me started on golf. The doctor says you gotta walk, you're gonna blow a gasket, so what do? We rent a goddamn golf cart, puff on cigars the size of our dicks, choke down a corned beef on rye while swerving around the man boobs. This is supposed to save us. What a racket! Speaking of rackets, these goddamn Yankees with their torpedo bats, fair play my ass. They're cheating, just like those Patriots and their deflated balls. Oh, but when the Yankees tweak the bat to make even their foul balls a home run, suddenly it's innovation. I say give them those big red plastic bats. The ones we give to 3-year-olds, see how far they hit them. It's always the same with these goddamn coastal elites battling the Dodgers and the Yankees, throwing around more money than small countries. The pink sweater-wearing woke libtards pontificating about pronouns when the world's on fire. What is this, some liberal paradise? Look at them terrified over pronouns while the rest of the world are starving. And speaking of starving, they don't want our food, our beautiful chicken, our beautiful beef. No, because they've seen why you look like. They want real food. Go to Europe. Eat a tomato and see what a goddamn tomato is supposed to taste like. It's a simple tomato, not a fucking social justice seminar. You got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what grinds my gears? These goddamn do-gooders, these sanctimonious virtue signalers who pretend they give a fuck about the 8-year-old stitching together my goddamn jacket. Do I send little thank you notes to the Bangladeshi sweatshop? I'm too busy trying to find Grecian formula for redheads. I'm fighting the goddamn inevitable. I'm clinging to a dying breed, and you want me to care about child labor? Seriously? It's always what's your superpower. And everyone's all rainbows and unicorns, wanting to fly, be invisible. Bullshit. You know what my superpower would be? I'm stuck at a left turn. Second in line, and the moron in front of me is too busy texting to pull up and make sure I can make the goddamn light. My superpower is mentally shoving their pathetic Prius into the intersection, and if they flip me off, a slow, agonizing slide into oncoming traffic, just enough to scare the shit out of them, not enough to hurt the innocent schmuck driving the other way, because I'm not a monster, I'm just an exasperated human being. Tired of being surrounded by idiots, you know. You're all lying, pretending you care, but the truth is, nobody gives a shit about anything that doesn't directly affect them, so spare me the crocodile tears and the bleeding heart garbage. We're all just trying to survive in this goddamn clown show, pretending we're not all doomed. And if I wasn't my own boss, I'd be a goddamn failure. That's right. Working for some dipshit I hate, getting sunburned and flashing some dude's junk on some roof. I'd be a big round orange alcoholic sitting on my ass, because confrontation, I'm terrible at that shit. So I drink my problems away, fantasize about running people over, and pine for the good old days when Richard Pryor was alive, just so I could do a set and hear him say, hey, funny stuff, and that's it. That's all I need, but that's never gonna happen, is it? So I'm stuck with you goddamn morons. So next time you see a redhead struggling, maybe, just maybe, leave us the hell alone. Because we're all just fighting the good fight, you know, trying to survive the onslaught of human stupidity in a world where doggy style is considered nasty because intimacy is scarier than death, which is why I can't play basketball anymore. All right, let me tell you something. This goddamn world, I swear to Christ, it's got me ready to build a cabin in the woods and mail bombs to tech CEOs. What is that? We're slaves to the machines, I'm telling you. Now listen to this Unabomber fella, Kaczynski. This dude had a point, all right? Don't get me wrong. Bombing people is wrong, obviously. But the guy saw the bullshit. The goddamn rot of this technology-obsessed world. Remember that doc where the Fed finally gets through to him? They're trying to get him to admit guilt, right? But they got nothing. So Kaczynski turns the tables, asks the Fed, when did you realize I was right? This Fed just freezes up. Says he was driving in Idaho, blizzard, comes to a light in the middle of nowhere, waits 10 goddamn minutes, and realizes this is what's wrong. We're beholden to the rules, even when there's no point. Doesn't that sound like Bill Burr bit? I tell you what, Burr would understand him. Burr sees the hypocrisy, the bullshit. That's why he's the best goddamn comedian alive. Remember seeing Burr at Caroline's? Me, Giannis, and Nate, just standing in the back, watching him weave some crazy premise, thinking, no way he's gonna pull this off. And then bam, he nails it. Perfect joke. If Burr were a detective, he'd be unstoppable. What's that stain on the carpet? Why is the goddamn clock set wrong? He'd be yelling confessions out of people. I did it. I fucking did it. Is that what you want, detective? He'd get Bundy, I'm telling you. Ted Bundy tries to charm him. Burr would yell back, don't you fucking charm me. I'm not some dumb broad. You think you can sneak in the back door? There is no back door. You killed those bitches. Boom, confession. I paid good money to watch Burr interrogate criminals. Forget First 48. Give me Burr solving murders. Forget Columbo. Give me Burr holding a glass of whiskey. One last question, and the criminals are weeping with guilt. He'd walk into the interrogation room, long day, huh? Sometimes the world just makes you angry, right? You just want to do something. And the guy's bawling his eyes out. I killed her, man. I just snapped. It's okay, Burr would say. It's okay. I get it. Sometimes they deserve it. Yeah, they confess. Nate Bargatze is standing outside of the room on the phone with his wife because he is too nice to watch, but Nate knows they did it. He's got a smile. So Seinfeld is JFK, huh? That's what we're doing now? Like, the guy from Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee is suddenly the symbol of American idealism before getting his brains blown out? Seriously? Progress? You call that progress? It's not to scale? Astonishing? What, are we in kindergarten drawing stick figures of Pop-Tarts now? My nephew draws better than that, and the kid eats crayons. And a movie about the history of the Pop-Tart? What in the actual hell is going on? I thought we were making a comedy here, not some goddamn sugary cereal origin story. I mean, they go straight to the president with this crap during the Cuban Missile Crisis, with Vietnam looming. Hey, Mr. President, world on the brink of nuclear annihilation, but what about the frosting on those little pastry rectangles? Unbelievable. And I'm in a scene with Seinfeld. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it's also like, what the fuck am I even doing here? Look at the clothes, though. They got the wardrobe right. Jim looks good. Melissa looks like she stepped out of a damn time machine. Hair's perfect. Can I keep this ridiculous costume? All right, that's not what your pastry can do for you, goddammit. Oh, Jesus Christ. VH1, that's what they remember? Fucking VH1. You know what's bullshit? Remembering comedy scenes like there's some goddamn golden age. Like, oh, the Comedy Cellar in the 90s. Florentine Norton, the whole goddamn Jersey crew. We all just came into New York at the same time. Like we were fucking immigrants escaping a potato famine. And now they got Patrice O'Neill documentaries with little snippets. Thank God somebody had a camera, huh? Rich Voss walks up. What is this? Couple of middles, zero laugh, a pause, and everyone laughs at him. What the fuck kind of environment is that? Brutal? You're goddamn right, it was brutal. Tito was stupid. We didn't write one fucking sketch, just tried to destroy each other's confidence. It was like a bunch of abused rescue dogs fighting over one pork chop. I used to have anxiety going to the cellar, thinking of insults, 3 fucking insults. Okay, if Bobby Kelly's there, I can't use that. You couldn't look at the lineup, so you had no idea who was down there. And then some fucking jabroni says 1, and you're fucked. 1, we missed the boat. Colin Quinn and Keith Robinson beating up on me when I was brand new, and I'm thinking, this is amazing. What the hell was wrong with me? But somehow it became toxic. I'm not romanticizing shit. because comics would be like, why do you sit down there? Just do your spot. Because I wasn't healthy. I should have been like, this isn't working for me. I'm not enjoying this. I want to feel good about myself, not worse. The amount of shirts I could never wear again. Keith Robinson got so trashed for what he had on, he just stood up and ran out. You can do that? I thought you just sat there until it was over. Ted Alexandro got made fun of for his sweater, and he just got up and sat at the booth and had dinner. That guy's healthy. He broke up with us. When I auditioned, Keith goes, look at him. Look how scared he is. Everyone's laughing. It's my fucking audition. He was right. I was terrified. He just enjoyed crushing you. My first real paid spot, he brings me up. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. And I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go. And he goes, Jerry Seinfeld. Crowd goes, ape shit. I'm kidding. It's some guy. Some night it was Jerry Seinfeld, Ray Romano, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and I just kept getting bumped. And the crowd's looking past me. Is Eddie Murphy coming out? Please welcome Bill Burr. But if you go after them, try really hard, I think. They like it. You address the disappointment. I'm like, that's right, motherfuckers, what you paid for. Welcome back to reality. It's like Rock Chappelle, me, and that's their bathroom break. They just saw a show. Once they sit back down, it's house money. It's their vacation. I took a girl on a date, and Jon Stewart pops in. Trevor Noah's there. She thought that's how it always was. Then I brought her again, and she was like, fuck, this was brutal. Just like you and some other guy. The third guy, Godfrey's like, we got a special guest. You might recognize this guy from Everybody Loves Raymond. Please welcome Ray Romano. The next one, you might recognize this guy from the Seinfeld show. The next one, you might recognize this guy from the Chris Rock show. This next guy you might recognize from the Chappelle show. Then it's like, this next guy's name is Bill Burr. Oh, another comedian with a Netflix special, huh? Nashville, you say? What, are we all country music stars now? Why Nashville? Because San Francisco didn't work out? What is this, amateur hour? Oh, I wanted to film in my hometown where everyone agrees with me and laughs at all my predictable jokes. Is that what comedy's become? A goddamn echo chamber? You need people who don't understand you, the hecklers, the people who challenge your worldview. That's where the real comedy happens, you moron. So you filmed in Nashville because Vince Vaughn told you about the Grand Ole Opry? What are you, a goddamn tourist now, walking around in this place, some magical place? Oh, it has magic, you said? Magic? What is this, goddamn Harry Potter? And the podcast. Oh, Jesus, the podcast. Twice a week, no guests, just you ranting for an hour. What are you, some kind of unhinged lunatic screaming into the void? And you do it at home, near the baby? You're going to traumatize the poor kid. Oh, I don't want guests. It's too much work. So now it's work. What the hell do you think this is, a hobby? You got into comedy to avoid work. Good luck with that, pal. You think just ranting about your stupid observations is going to make you some kind of comedic genius? People started writing in questions. Oh, good for you. Someone actually listens to your garbage. Look, folks, this guy, Bill Burr, is going to be on Netflix on January 31st. I don't even know him. He's making more money than me. He got away with it. So go watch him and see if he's really as annoying as I think he is, or subscribe to some other goddamn comedy channel. Oh, Jesus Christ, white privilege. That's what they're calling it now, huh? Like I asked to be born on this goddamn yacht sailing through life with a silver spoon up my ass, courtesy of my pale-ass skin. I didn't ask for this, you know, this never-ending job interview where they hand me the keys to the office before I even park the damn car. Oh, Bill, you're hired. Here's the corner office. Go film a special in Europe. We'll pay for it. Europe, that's where I went. The whitest goddamn tour this side of a Klan rally. England, Iceland. Fucking Iceland. That's where Santa Claus lives, isn't it? Pretty soon I'm breathing dust with Germans and Austrians, and you want to know where they got me the most? Where my humor just clicked with the locals. Budapest, Vienna, Warsaw, the goddamn Midwest of Europe, filled with the same type of morons as myself, laughing at the dumbest shit. They just got it, man. It was like a goddamn spiritual awakening. I'm up there thinking, goddamn, I could shoot a special here. And then they asked Bill, ain't it weird that they understand you with their broken English? They're watching Netflix like everyone else. They get the gist of the bitterness. It's not like people don't know who the hell I am. It's not like I'm going to random places and people know I'm the next Jesus. They know what they're signing up for when they buy a ticket. That's all that matters, right? But then you get to the Royal Albert Hall in London, sold-out show, thousands of pale faces cheering for it. It's humbling, I'll give you that. Suddenly you're thinking, what the hell am I even doing here? Do I deserve this? Symphonies play in this place. And I'm up there talking about pissing in public toilets. Now that is a culture clash. But it gets even weirder when you head further east. They're like goddamn robots trying to solve your jokes, some sort of logic puzzle. Why didn't you just apologize? Some Finnish guy yells at me after a joke bombs. Like there's no soul, no afterlife to worry about, just cold hard facts, no room for the glorious, angry absurdity of life. But yeah, let's talk about Antonio Brown, Patriots, you know, that whole mess. It's a 1-year contract, a weekend in Vegas with a crazy stripper. That's all it is. It's going to end. It has to. So what was that? Yeah, I guess I took my family to Iceland to hang out for a week or so just to see what it was all about, you know, soak it all in. And then this Polish broad asked me to push her down a hill. Just push me, she says, like it's the most normal goddamn thing in the world. What the hell am I supposed to do? Say no? I'm a guest in your country? And where do I even touch her? She's 30. I think it's Reykjavik, not a goddamn police state. So I push her, she rolls down, yells about being wet and dirty, comes back for more. That's when I just nope the hell out of there. But the special is on Netflix now. So yeah, go watch it, get pissed off, laugh a little, and then go back to your boring lives, all right? All right, calm down, you woke virtue signalers. I bought a goddamn computer, right? 1,000 goddamn dollars for a fancy brick that mocks my existence. I can't even program the goddamn coffee maker. What makes you think I can navigate this electronic minefield? Every click is a potential system crash. Every update a potential identity theft. And these smug little 8-year-olds hacking NASA with one hand while ordering my goddamn pizza with the other makes you want to just punch them, right? But the one thing, the one saving grace, this beacon of hope in this digital dystopia, spell check. Glorious, miraculous, utterly forgiving spell check. You don't even have to be close to the goddamn word. You can just mash your face into the keyboard and bam, it's suggesting onomatopoeia or some other goddamn SCT word. I forgot. But try misspelling something really bad. So goddamn atrocious it transcends language itself. And what do you get? A goddamn question mark. A question mark. This $1 million piece of technology, this digital oracle, throws its hands up like, I got nothing, pal, you've defeated me. A question mark. After everything it's seen, after all the misspelled garbage humanity has thrown at it, you broke it, you magnificent bastard. You finally found something stupider than the algorithms that control this goddamn planet. So go ahead, misspell existence into oblivion. You might just trigger the robot apocalypse and give us all a fighting chance. All right, so I'm 56, right? 56? You kick the bucket at 56 and you're supposed to have this whole entertainment thing figured out? Bullshit. I'm in a fucking car. They tell me what to do. I get back in the car, I go home. That's my life. And now I'm supposed to play this self-deprecating game? Oh, I'm just a big idiot. Let's smoke a doobie. Every goddamn line. But hey, Entourage, right? Huge for my career. My manager calls. They got a part 3 episodes. They want to see you. See me? For what? To confirm I'm still a ginger? So I go in, Sheila Jaffe's there. Sheila, you fucked up. I kill it, call back. My manager, Dave, is shitting himself. You got this? I'm feeling good, cocky even. I walk in and who the fuck is Bow Wow doing there? Fucking Bow Wow head wrapped in a do-rag and a jersey. Nobody told me to wear a jersey. I'm in a goddamn t-shirt. This part's supposed to be a loud, confident guy, but Bow Wow's in the room. Seriously. So I fucking kill it, I leave, and as I'm walking out, I hear them dying laughing. Bow Wow's still in there. He was reading with Kevin Connolly's manager. I never got a call back, and then I saw Bow Wow on Entourage, and I'm like, I lost a part to Bow Wow? This is how it works? You ask about my team? You think I give a shit about some immediate team of 12 people, or 20? What the hell am I running, a goddamn corporation? And then you try to age me? Figuring I'm some ancient relic? You're 45? In your mid-40s? What's wrong with being my age or older? You think the younger the funnier? It's the older, angrier the funnier. Just keep going and I'll be 57 soon and we'll be even funnier. So I guess if a white version is needed, I'm your guy. And now, excuse me, I'm gonna go yell at some clouds. You know what pisses me off? People. So physically, people coming over to my damn house. Yeah, Bill, you're a comedian. You should be a social butterfly. Bite me. Ever since some low-life punk violated my castle, my personal space, I'm seeing red every time the doorbell rings. Makes me want to grab a bat and just relax. Seriously, though, being robbed messes with your head, all right? It's a primal thing, protecting your goddamn cave. So what did I do? I went full John Wick, bought 9 goddamn guns, 9, and stashed them like Easter eggs around the frickin' house. And here's the crazy part. The part where I admit I'm officially off my rocker. You can't just hide guns. You gotta fantasize. You gotta play out these idiotic scenarios in your head to justify it. 3 hours, folks. 3 hours of me, alone, talking to Mannery burglars like I'm fucking De Niro. Oh, you think you're gonna rob me at the front door, huh? Real smooth, genius. All right, you win. Just let me check the goddamn mail one last time. Bang, Dunkin' Donuts for you, pal. Or how about this gem? Guest bathroom robbery. Are you serious? Taking a dump is sacred. Fine, take my wallet. Just let me wipe my ass one last time. Bam! Surprise, motherfucker. Thanksgiving dinner, family around, it works, and in my head I'm thinking, oh, you think you're gonna take my turkey over my dead body? Just let me check the oven one last time. Boom! Roasted, you son of a bitch. Even the damn living room, relaxing on the couch. You gonna rob me while I'm occupied? Seriously? Okay, just let me log off Pornhub one last time. Oh, she time, huh? Me time? What is this bullshit? Like I don't have enough goddamn problems already. Now I gotta worry about self-care. Jesus Christ. Marcus to play golf, that's his me time. Golf? You know, beating a little white ball around while wearing those goddamn goofy pants and those stupid-ass shoes. Yeah, that's real demanding, Mark. Why don't you try wrangling 3 screaming kids for 12 hours straight? Then tell me about your relaxing day on the green, you privileged son of a bitch. This whole spa day thing is a goddamn racket anyway. Spending hundreds of dollars to get some stranger rub lotion on your back? Are you kidding me? And then Kevin's training goddamn stray snakes, giving them love and an identity. What in the actual fuck is going on here? You know what my me time is? Avoiding you goddamn morons. That's my me time. And then they're all bromancing each other, falling in love in the desert. Did I accidentally tune into a goddamn soap opera? Regina wants more scenes? Of course she does. Everyone wants more attention. Nobody wants to just do their damn job anymore. And then they thank people for joining them for she time. What the hell are we even talking about anymore? Me time is important, they say. Yeah, so is having a goddamn brain, but I guess that's too much to ask for some of these clowns. So go ahead, waste your money on seaweed wraps and massages, you sheep. But don't come crying to me when your life is still empty and meaningless, because guess what? A goddamn hot stone massage isn't gonna fix your soul. You need a goddamn therapist and a healthy dose of reality. You delusional sons of bitches, or just watch the damn movie and maybe get a laugh before the world ends. All right, so I'm on this goddamn flight, right? And these geniuses come up with this brilliant plan to smuggle drugs. Oh yeah, real smooth guys. I'm sure the cartel never thought of that. Alternating the bags. Jesus Christ, are you people this stupid? Oh, Bill, don't worry. If they search you, just grab the clean bag. What? And leave my bag, my name on it, my passport information sitting there like a goddamn piñata filled with Peruvian marching powder. Absolutely not. Are you insane? You think I'm signing up for a prison documentary on the Discovery Channel? We land in Mexico. Suddenly it's a goddamn remake of Scarface. Except with even more mustaches and guys pointing machine guns like it's Casual Friday. The dogs, oh sweet suffering. Christ, the dogs are sticking their noses up to the plane window like they're ordering room service. You know what they smell, right? They smell your idiotic plan, you goddamn Walter White's wannabe. And then here comes this little Speedy Gonzales, speaking a mile a minute in Spanish, which, let's be honest, sounds like a bunch of castanets fighting inside a tin can. I'm standing there sweating like a marathon running through a swamp, and this dude's all donde estar, right at me, looking me dead in the eye. What the hell does K8 even mean? It's like he's speaking in goddamn Minecraft code. So naturally I panic. What's the universal language of fear? Cheese. I yell kuso, like some kind of idiot parrot. I thought maybe he wants to cause a deal, like offering a sacrifice to a hungry god, and this idiot thinks I'm being a smartass. Next thing I know, I'm in a goddamn security booth about to play Russian roulette with a button. Red light? Say goodbye to your colonoscopy appointment, pal. Green light? Suddenly you're putting on a sombrero and doing the goddamn Macarena because you don't want to end up face down in a ditch filled with tequila worms. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what pisses me off? These damn award shows, right? All these pampered millionaires congratulating each other for pretending to be someone else, like they're curing cancer or something. Oh, I'm so brave for playing a character who's like totally different from me, even though I'm just reading lines someone else wrote. Give me a break. And Shaq, that lovable giant, always showing up, always the life of the party like he's some kind of frickin' messiah. Shaq's here, everybody be cool. He's dunked the ball, so now we have to listen to his opinions on everything. Then they got Kenny there nodding along like he understands greatness just because he played next to somebody who actually achieved it. Yeah, real insightful stuff there, Kenny. But it's the Clippers, man, those goddamn Clippers. Everyone's slobbering all over them. Oh, they're finally good. This is their year. Like anyone gives a damn about a team that's been choking since the Nixon administration. And then comes the inevitable Steelers are making a play garbage. No one is ever going to do anything. Why do they need a full minute to deliver this nugget of wisdom like they're decoding the goddamn Enigma machine? And you know what really gets me? That whole objectivity crap, like suddenly everyone's a goddamn impartial judge pretending they don't have a horse in the race. When really they're just trying to sound smart while saying the same dumb shit everyone else is. So let's cut the crap, all right? Cut the charade, cut the fake smiles, cut the objective bullshit. Can we all just admit that we're all just screaming into the void and no, none of this is worth it? Rooftop shows. You know what's bullshit? These goddamn comedy clubs shut down because of some flu. A flu. So what's a ginger supposed to do? Sit on his ass? Hell no. I figured, hey, rooftops, right? Everybody's got a roof, a mic, an amp, a few buddies, and bam! Bill Burr's coming to your rescue, doing shows like some goddamn Spider-Man of stand-up, climbing ladders, breaking my back, probably breaking some kind of law, all for you ungrateful bastards. Then comes the heckling. Not from the crowd, oh no, that's too easy. From the windows. Shut the fuck up, they yell. New York, ladies and gentlemen, where even your neighbors hate your dreams, resourcefulness, they call it. What the hell is this crap? I'm seeing on TV some jackass influencer crying about losing followers. Are you kidding me? You're upset people stopped caring about your curated bold life. What did you expect? Genius? You think people are going to be glued to your fake smiles and sponsored vacations forever? Newsflash. Nobody gives a flying fuck. You're selling them an illusion, a highlight reel of perfection that doesn't exist, and when they finally wake up and realize they're being fed a load of crap, they unfollow your sorry ass, and now you're surprised, you're shocked that people are sick of the constant barrage of fake happiness and empty promises. What, did you think you were immune to the laws of diminishing returns? Did you honestly believe that people would just keep blindly liking and subscribing forever? This whole damn influencer culture is a fucking joke, a pyramid scheme built on vanity and desperation. These people are selling a lifestyle, but what are they really selling? Insecurity, anxiety, the constant need to compare yourself to someone else's fake reality. They're profiting off of our own insecurities, and we're dumb enough to buy it. We're so busy chasing likes and validation online that we've forgotten how to actually live. So you want to complain about losing followers? Get a real job, you narcissistic loser. Find something that actually matters, something that contributes to society instead of just sucking the life out of it. Stop selling dreams and start living one. Because let me tell you, this whole influencer thing, it's a house of cards, and it's about to come crashing down on all your vapid asses and good fucking riddance. Oh, Jesus Christ, a lot of Jews, huh? Where the hell else are they gonna go? The moon? Jewish, thanks for the heads up, like I couldn't figure that out myself. Are you single? No, both married. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Where your husband's hiding in the bathroom praying, I don't hit on their wives. They wanted to come. Yeah, sure they did. They just love watching some bald ginger rage about the stupidity of the world. All right, fine, I won't bang your wives in front of you. What's your husband do? You a banker? Jewish, shocker, and yours? An anesthesiologist, of course he is, and you're a gynecologist, an anesthesiologist, and a gynecologist. You guys don't work together, do you? Is that your foreplay? You just describe medical procedures? How many vaginas you think you've seen in your life, huh? Not including yours or your friends. I've seen more than you. What the hell are you talking about? You've seen more than me? You'd have to work overtime, bitch. No way. I don't even know if I'd want to be a gynecologist. It's like too much of a good thing, right? Like you could get desensitized a little bit, then you see a pussy in public and you're like, man, what do you do? And the white shirt, you said what your husband does. What do you do? Sell real estate. Oh, great. Just what the world needs. Another goddamn parasite leeching off the misery of first-time homebuyers. That's not funny. That's just depressing. Sometimes you get something, sometimes you don't. You try to lead me the right way. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me smell your fingers. Stay over there. You got a gynecologist at Walmart. It's inside the Vision Center. All right, now don't blink. You're going to feel a puff of air. Your arm in a sling. What you do, tear your rotator cuff. Is it affecting your work? It is. What do? Artist. You're an artist? Artist, I paint. You paint? What kind of stuff? We're talking abstract portraits, landscape. What? You think it's kind of abstract? Kind of abstract. That means it's shit, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ, Shirley Temple, really? You're in an oil and gas office, pal. I bet you wear a hard hat and a tie, don't you? 29 years old and you're salmon Shirley Temple's like it's happy hour at Chuck E. Cheese. Unbelievable. TikTok brought you here, didn't it? Probably filming this whole damn thing, adding some stupid filter and captioning it. Relatable, you millennial dipshits. High school sweethearts, 11 years together. I'm supposed to be impressed. Managing a doctor's office. Oh, so you're basically running interference between hypochondriacs and the guy who's still prescribing opioids. How noble. No wonder you're drinking sugar water. You're already dealing with enough bullshit at work. Oil and gas, gotta love that. Fueling the apocalypse, one fruity cocktail at a time. You think you're happy, huh? Just wait till the ice caps melt and we'll see how many Shirley Temples you're chugging while fighting for scraps of land near what used to be Miami, you morons. It's always a Shirley Temple, never enough whiskey. All right, settle down, you chuckleheads. Seriously, these phones, am I right? Everyone's glued to them, scrolling through endless garbage. Meanwhile, their brains are turning to mashed potatoes. What the hell are we even looking at? Cat videos? Influencers hawking garbage tea? Political rage bait designed to make you scream at your neighbor? And this whole cancel culture bullshit. Someone makes a joke, and suddenly they gotta apologize for the rest of their lives. What is this, the Soviet Union with better Wi-Fi? Speaking of jokes, you ever notice how many comedians are just regurgitating the same tired, woke garbage? No edge, no risk, just virtue signaling to get a pat on the head from the perpetually offended. It's like watching a goddamn mime convention, except even mimes have more balls. And then you got these celebrities, these overpaid, out-of-touch morons lecturing us about climate change while they're jetting around the world in their private planes. What is that, hypocrisy level 11? It's like a used car salesman telling you to invest in gold futures. Which brings me to this whole equality thing. Everyone's screaming about equality, but nobody seems to be talking about responsibility. You want equal pay? Great. Work your ass off. You want equal opportunity? Fine. Take some goddamn initiative. But don't sit there whining about how life isn't fair. Because guess what? Newsflash. Life isn't fair. It never has been, and it never will be. So, the next time you're scrolling through Instagram, feeling sorry for yourself because you don't have a perfect body or 1 million followers, remember this. Nobody gives a shit. Get off your ass. Do something useful. And maybe, just maybe, you'll actually have something to complain about besides your avocado toast being too expensive. And while you're at it, stop taking everything so seriously. It's a fucking comedy show, not a goddamn TED Talk. So lighten up, have a laugh, and maybe, just maybe, we can all survive this insane clown world we've created without losing our goddamn minds. Because if we don't, well then congratulations, you just played yourself. Oh, Jesus Christ, sunglasses indoors. Are you kidding me? Is this a fucking movie premiere? Or a goddamn therapy session for the visually challenged? What, are we all suddenly afraid of eye contact now? Pathetic, yo! You know what grinds my gears? This whole manufactured drama bullshit. We can't just be normal goddamn human beings anymore, can we? Can we? Nah. Gotta have the bad foot. Gotta have the scared to be on this trip. Gotta have the goddamn Instagram makeup session. Instagram. You're patching up personal relationships on a goddamn picture-sharing app? What is this, junior high? And then the apology, the awkwardness, the we can totally not talk about it bullshit. No, let's talk about it. Let's dissect every goddamn syllable and analyze the microscopic nuances of your digital reconciliation. What are we anthropologists studying some newly discovered tribe of emotionally stunted millennials? And Shane, holy hell, the focus is on Shane now. What did Shane do? Invent the goddamn selfie stick. It's like a goddamn reality show written by a committee of emotionally illiterate hamsters. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Are you sorry you're like this? Just be normal, for Christ's sake. It's not that hard. Or maybe it is. Maybe the bar for human interaction has been lowered so far that a simple handshake constitutes a Nobel Prize-winning achievement. You know what? Just shut the hell up and put down your goddamn phones. So I'm here, right? Doing this podcast thing, and people are always saying, Mark, you gotta be yourself. Be authentic. But then the second I open my mouth, it's, whoa, dial it back, buddy. Not that authentic. What the hell do you want from me? You want a real guy, but only if he's neutered and pre-approved by HR, right? And this whole thing with social media, be yourself, post your truth. Yeah, until your truth doesn't fit the approved narrative. Then you're canceled faster than a comedian telling a joke. It's like, you want honesty, but only if it's carefully curated, sanitized, and palatable for the masses. So now there's this push for diversity, inclusion, and equity. Fine. So what do they actually do about it? They put up a black square on Instagram for a week and pat themselves on the back. They changed their logos to rainbow colors during Pride Month while simultaneously funding anti-LGBTQ politicians. They hire a diversity consultant who tells them to fire all the white guys only to realize that creates a different kind of problem. It's all window dressing, a cynical marketing ploy disguised as social responsibility. Look at Hollywood, right? They're all about representation now, but it's always the same 2 or 3 narratives shoved down our throats. oppressed minority overcomes adversity, or evil white guy is evil, over and over and over. Where's the nuance? Where's the complexity? Where's the goddamn originality? And don't even get me started on the virtue signaling. Every celebrity is suddenly an expert on every social issue, lecturing us from their mansions while they're sipping green juice, as if their opinions are somehow more valid because they can memorize lines and look good on camera. We're told to listen to them about income inequality, about the struggles of the working class. Are you kidding me? So yeah, diversity and inclusion, it's a goddamn buzzword bingo for corporations and celebrities who are more interested in their image than in actual change. All right, so I'm dealing with this garbage disposal in my head, right? Just chewing on the same crap day in and day out. Mark Norman, you know him. I used to work with him. Now that's awkward. Like finding out your dog's been eating crayons all along, just silently judging your interior design choices. And relationships, Jesus Christ, don't even get me started. I'm seeing this broad. It's a disaster, okay? For freaking slow motion train wreck fueled by my inherent inability to communicate like a goddamn human being. Abstinence, remember that garbage? Oh, abstinence is the alternative. Alternative to what? STDs? Pregnancy? So the alternative to having fun is no fun. That's not an alternative. That's a goddamn punishment. It's like saying decaf coffee is an alternative to coffee. No, it's not. It's hot bean water designed to disappoint. Margarine to butter. Oh, please. And these dudes whining about their girlfriends PMSing? Oh, she's a little cranky for a week. You know what that means, right? It means you didn't knock her up. That's a goddamn win, pal. Celebrate that shit. I love the period. And the I don't fuck around. Tough guy garbage. I'll be eating weed-ins at a party and say, I'm not fucking around. Oh, really? What else are you planning on doing? People throw that shit around like it's some kind of badge of honor. I don't fuck around. Well, maybe you should, you uptight, miserable bastards. Loosen up. Crack a goddamn smile. Get in a knife fight because of a misunderstanding and laugh it off. Fucking relax. Speaking of fucking around, I live in a Jewish neighborhood. And apparently I'm a bigot. Just for breathing. People think I'm Jewish. What am I, chopped liver? No, I'm just a regular pissed off white guy trying to survive in this clown show of a world. Religion though, right? How it changes. So comedians, right? Bunch of insecure assholes who can only connect through forced laughter and fake camaraderie. Like that time, they realized the amazing gig story was total horseshit. Remember that? You morons? Like some goddamn history lesson nobody asked for. And what about that senator? What was his problem? Huh? Made me think of dice. Remember that disgusting bit about, well, you know, the anatomical singularity. Probably stolen from Bob Newhart, the pervert. And a girlfriend witnessing a knockout. Jesus. Talk about emasculating. What? She starts banging the guy who rearranged your face. That's the adult equivalent of dreaming you're finally hitting the urinal, only to realize you're pissing all over Chef's goddamn sleeping bag. Again, which is probably what R. Kelly was doing. The sicko. Were you a bedwetter, Gene? Fucking Gene, a little sweetheart. Sure, meanwhile, I've known Ari since he was humping mics and playing door bitch. Still hasn't gotten any funnier. How the hell is that even possible? What a goddamn failure. 68, 70 years old, this guy. Unbelievable. I'm gonna see it to believe it. Christ, like some tiny scientist ready to lecture us. And speaking of lectures, Joe, you ever thought about Elon Musk on that mic? Carlin, right? Famous for those 7 dirty words. That was his thing. Put him on the map. No N-word, though, so technically 8, I guess. Oh, wait, hang on. Back then, you could say the N-word. Probably why I'm not on CNN. Yeah, well, listen up. You bunch of goofs. I'm willing to ditch every other guest and just do podcasts with you till the goddamn end of time. You hear that, Lex Fridman? You goddamn socially inept robot. Hit me up. Just don't bring any goddamn robots with you. Oh, Delta, you miserable sack of seriously, Biscoff cookies. Yeah, all right, they're decent. I'll give you that. Sugary little crack wafers that mask the despair of modern air travel. Fine, but 20,000 miles gone. Vanish into the digital ether like my goddamn youth. Then you got some miserable broad on the phone telling me, oh, we don't do complaints anymore. What the fuck does that even mean? You can't complain anymore. Is this North Korea now? You just bend over and take it like a good little consumer sheep. Email the complaint division. Might get back to you in 6 months. 6 months. I'll be dead from a heart attack induced by your horrific customer service by then. And then another one, smug as hell. Oh, those miles are from 2010. We didn't start keeping track until 2011, so you're telling me you were just handing out free sut for a year and nobody noticed? What kind of Mickey Mouse operation are you running? Sorry, she says with that fake hollow sorry that drips with condescension like she's apologizing for my existence and I lost it. I admitted, I told her I hope she died in a fire. Yeah, I said it, sue me, but come on, what else are you supposed to say to these people? I didn't wish her a slow, agonizing death. I just suggested a slightly warmer afterlife. Maybe a minor case of spontaneous combustion, just enough to singe her eyebrows and make her realize the error of her ways. Treatable fire, folks, treatable. I'm not a monster. No, I'm just a guy who wants his goddamn airline miles back, but of course that's too much to ask for in this dystopian hellscape of late-stage capitalism. So thanks, Delta, for reminding me why I hate everything. You're the goddamn best at being the absolute worst, and you know what? Your Biscoff cookies taste like ashes now. You know what grinds my gears? Fucking Delta. That's what... Oh yeah, they got the Biscoff, the goddamn crack cookie of the skies, okay? It's versatile. You can dunk it. You can eat it straight. It's like the biscotti's trashy cousin, all right? Biscotti thinks it's so fancy because it's studied abroad, right? Oh, look at me. I spent 2 summers in Prague nibbling on despair. But Delta, those cheap bastards, they swiped 20,000 miles, hard-earned miles from me. I called, right? And this woman, Sarah, with an AY, because of course the most insincere bitches spell it with an AY, tells me, oh, we don't do complaints anymore. What? You don't do complaints? It's like saying the DMV doesn't do lines. She says I can email, but it'll take 6 months. 6 months to tell me I'm getting screwed. That's like telling a guy he's got crabs, but he has to wait half a year to scratch them. Then she basically tells me my mother's well, let's just say she wasn't complimenting her parenting skills, okay? I'm paraphrasing, of course, because I learned in therapy that I can say whatever I feel. I can tell my girlfriend she belongs in a padded cell as long as I preface it with I feel like it's all good. Anyway, I get transferred to this other lady, a real piece of work, who tells me my miles are from 2, and they didn't start keeping track until 20. Direct quote, folks. So basically, I'm being told I'm too stupid to understand their elaborate scam, right? I told her she was condescending, and you know what she said? She goes, who am I? That means who am I? Lady, you're the reason they need to put warning labels on staplers. So yeah, I told her I hope she died in a fire, okay? I'm not proud of it, but I'm being honest. I didn't say kill yourself in a fire, just that I hoped it happened. Maybe a treatable form of cancer, a little karmic payback, you know? Nothing too extreme. But if she does get cancer, I hope her insurance lapses in 2010. That's all I'm saying, all right? Delta, you want to treat your customers like garbage? Enjoy the sound of 1,000 middle-aged men screaming into the void, because that's your business model now, you soulless sacks of lukewarm coffee. Oh, social media, you festering pit of virtue signaling and keyboard courage. Seriously, who the hell are these people? I swear, once a year I gotta dive headfirst into the comment section just to remind myself how spectacularly stupid the average human being is. It's like my own personal idiot. Check, my goddamn Groundhog Day of dumbassery. It's not that I want to, mind you, it's just irresistible, like popping a gigantic pus-filled zit. Disgusting, but you just can't look away. Speaking of disgusting, remember that little kid, what was it, 2 years old? Got chomped by an alligator at Disney World. Tragic, right? Yeah, Comedy Central's lawyers are sweating bullets hoping I say it's tragic, so fine, it's tragic, but don't act like you weren't thinking it. Disney's already got enough nightmare fuel for a lifetime, now they're serving up appetizers. Anyway, a couple weeks go by, right, and that comedian brain starts churning, and I'm thinking, all right, it's go time to wrestle with this goddamn alligator of a topic. So I get on stage at the Cellar and I crack a joke. I said something like, I'm not saying I'm a gun nut, but if that kid was packing heat, he'd still be here. Now, it wasn't my best work, I'll admit that, but it was timely. And this lady in the front row, face like she's sucking on a lemon, just goes, no, who the hell are you to tell me what I can joke about? That's like waving a red flag in front of a bull that's been mainlining Red Bull. You just guaranteed I'm gonna ride this joke all the way to hell. She's lecturing me like I'm supposed to be some paragon of sensitivity. Lady, did you even see the kid's funeral on TV? No, because baby funerals aren't televised unless I get my pilot picked up. Tiny caskets, big ratings coming this fall to MTV. So I said to her, all innocent like, well, if you did see it, you'd see the mom come out, tears streaming, and say, see you later, alligator. The woman just stormed out. Husband stayed, probably thinking I'd nailed it. You know how it is. And then bam, the Comedy Cellar forwards me an email. 11 exclamation points. I counted and it's a doozy. It starts with, okay, you want blunt, I'll be blunt. You know it's about to get real when they start with the blunt talk, like they're about to perform open heart surgery with a rusty spoon. She says I'm a disgusting person because I disrespected a 2-year-old child who was murdered by the alligator at Disney. Murder? Lady, you think the alligator's getting paid for this? You think he's calling up his alligator mob boss saying, job's done, boss, where's my swamp cabbage? Then she says she's never been so offended and repulsed by someone in her life. I am honored. And then this little gem, she left immediately but stopped to tell the staff why. And they followed her to make sure her drinks were being paid for. Those Coronas weren't going to drink themselves, Sarah. Get your outrage on your own dime. And the kick, apparently the comedian before me was doing Holocaust jokes, and she didn't bat an eye. So I'm the bad guy for a see you later alligator pun. A goddamn pun. She even calls me a pathetic excuse for a human, saying I don't deserve to breathe the same air as the dead kid's family. All right, little dramatic much. And then she ends it with, he can go fly a kite. Fly a kite. After all that righteous indignation, you're telling me to engage in a pleasant recreational activity? That's the threat? I am terrified. This woman needs a Xanax and a one-way ticket to Cancun. The owner of the cellar, bless his heart, emailed her offering to comp her and her husband a night out. I hope they take him up on it, and I really hope they book me for the show so I can thank her personally from the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Comedy Cell. And now get ready for the headliner, Sam. See you later, Morel. That's right, I'm owning it. If this is what it takes to get under your skin, then prepare for a full-blown alligator-infested nightmare. I'm never going to apologize for being me. If you're that sensitive, go watch Disney movies. Oh, wait, maybe not a good idea. Oh, Jesus Christ, another goddamn certified anything walking around like there's some kind of goddamn expert, certified piece of, what the hell does that even mean? Did you go to night school for being a tool? You go to the DMV and get a certified douchebag license renewed every year? See, this is what pisses me off about this whole bullshit society. Everyone's got to have a goddamn certification for everything. You can't even take a goddamn shit without some expert telling you how to wipe your ass correctly. Meanwhile, the planet's burning, nobody can afford a goddamn house, and we're all just staring at our phones like a bunch of goddamn zombies. And then these chicks are always worried about getting cheated on. Did a lot of women come up to you? Like that's the problem? Maybe the problem is you, lady. Maybe your personality is about as appealing as a goddamn root canal. And this whole AI thing, robots, who the hell wants that garbage? Give me the emotion, the anger, the fire, even if it's bipolar, at least it's real. Unlike this Silicon Valley garbage where they're pretending that AI can ever replace a human experience. Seriously, you think a damn robot can understand real human connection? It's like these tech bros are selling us a digital soul, a cheap imitation of what makes us human, and we are lapping it up like the morons we are. We're doomed, I tell you, doomed! And now that I think about it, I should make a certified expert to teach you all how to be human again. I bet I'd sell more than you load brokering logistics types, because apparently knowing how to live is a harder commodity than moving goddamn freight these days. I gotta tell you, I'm just fucking thrilled to be here tonight. Thrilled! You know what I was doing before this? Trying to figure out why my goddamn smart TV thinks it's smarter than me. Seriously, I tell it to turn on Netflix. It wants to update the firmware, then ask me if I want to sign up for Peacock. Peacock? Who the hell even uses Peacock? It's like they're actively trying to make me smash the thing with a baseball bat. And that's when I started thinking, you know, this whole smart thing is just a scam. We're surrounded by all these gadgets, all these apps, all these connections. But what's it really doing for us? Nothing. Makes us stupider, lazier, and more connected to a bunch of goddamn screens than to each other. We're walking around with these phones glued to our hands, looking down at the tiny little boxes, missing the world happening right in front of our faces, right? And social media, don't even get me started. It's just a giant competition to see who can pretend to be the happiest, richest, and most enlightened. Meanwhile, everybody's fucking miserable. Miserable. They're curating their lives like they're museum exhibits. And for what? For likes? For followers? To impress a bunch of people they wouldn't even piss on if they were on fire? It's pathetic. And the worst part is, we all know it's bullshit, but we keep doing it anyway. We're all complicit in this charade. But that is the thing. It's that constant need for validation, that fear of missing out, that drives all this insanity. People are desperate to feel special, to feel important, to feel like they matter. So they fill their lives with all this crap, this noise, this distraction, hoping it'll fill the void inside. But it doesn't. It just makes the void bigger. Bigger, I tell you. And then you look at the news, and it's just a constant stream of bad shit. Wars, pandemics, political nonsense. And you wonder, what the hell is even the point of all this? I mean, are we just doomed to repeat the same mistakes over and over again? Are we just going to keep chasing after the same shiny objects while the world burns around us? Are we all going to end up as lonely, disconnected zombies plugged into our devices and feeding our brains with digital garbage? It's enough to make you want to say, fuck it, and move to a cabin in the woods and never talk to another human being again, right? But then who would I yell at about all this crap? So fuck it, I'm staying, I'm gonna keep talking, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my cynical technology-loathing ass. All right, let me tell you something. This whole tribute thing is just, it's weak, you know? Like, oh, Dale Earnhardt, what a legend. Yeah, after he's dead, suddenly he's a saint. Where were you when he was actually, driving modes? Jeffrey Epstein, what a legend. Are you out of your mind? People always conveniently forget the really important stuff, don't they? And now I'm at Comic-Con? Jesus Christ, what a clusterfuck of nerds. Moni, Myrtle, Naruto, what the hell are you talking about? Anime? Sounds like a goddamn disease. You people actually do this crap in the bedroom? Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. That's it, I'm done. I'm gonna go watch some porn. Wait, what? Evil Queen? New and improved? What is this, a goddamn toaster oven? And the comic book guy tattoos give you superpowers. Oh, yeah? Then every broad in Tampa would be Superman. Those chicks are already batshit crazy. Give them superpowers and they'll nuke the whole planet. Leg tattoos, come on. And these girls, they dress up for their boyfriends? Magneto? Batman? Are you kidding me? What is this, a goddamn kindergarten? And then the broad tells me there's gonna be a lot of tits, but you can't touch them. Oh, sweet. Just what I needed. Another reminder of my own goddamn limitations. Cosby, is that right? This is what passes for entertainment now? So, you're Wandua from Bionicle. Nobody recognized you? Well, no shit. Why would they? Get a Sharpie, for Christ's sake. And write on the loser all over yourself. Maybe then someone will give a damn. Cosplay is not consent. Nobody said it was. You paranoid weirdos. Sonic the Hedgehog. The world's fastest hedgehog. Is that why you gotta rush everything, you selfish bastard? Amy Rose gonna take a hammer to you. Good, you deserve it. John Wayne Gacy, what the hell is that supposed to be? And Hulk Hogan. Redemption Hulk Hogan. Yeah, right. Like anyone believes that garbage. He's probably gonna drop the N-word the second he thinks he can get away with it. Just watch. Make a wish for adults? With no illnesses? You're right. What's with all the discrimination? And they're telling me to dress up as Batman? Jewish Batman? With his parents still alive? And a mom? That's the most fucked up thing I've heard all day. Comic-Con, a goddamn reminder that the human race is doomed. All right, Jesus Christ, this Halloween parade, are you kidding me? With this garbage? I gotta film it. They said it'll be fun. They said, fun? What's fun about wading through a river of drunk idiots dressed as whatever the hell they pulled out of their grandma's attic? I mean, Pete Diddy, Jesus Christ, on a cracker, are we still doing that? And the sexy Jesus, oh, I'm sorry. Is that what we're calling it now? And don't even get me started on the guys who think the Joker costume is a panty dropper. You know why the Joker's the Joker, right? Because no woman would touch him with a 10-foot pole before he fell into a vat of chemicals. And then there's the violence. Someone beat up Nick Cannon, for God's sake. What is this, a parade or a goddamn riot? He's out there spreading his seed like it's the apocalypse and he's the new Noah, popping out kids left and right. Elon Musk, Nick Cannon. When are these morons going to learn to pull out or at least use some damn protection? Of course, nobody wants to talk about that. They're too busy taking selfies with a drunk guy dressed as a sexy dark angel while a couple of other jackasses argue about whether they're Team Willy Wonka or Team Johnny Depp, as if anyone gives a flying fuck anymore. No, this is New York. Apparently organized enjoyable madness, they said. Enjoyable my ass. It's less movement than my bowels after a chicken parm. So yeah, you know what? I've seen enough clowns for one lifetime. And frankly, I'm starting to think most of them aren't even wearing costumes. Just let me get drunk already, and let's burn this goddamn city to the ground, because honestly, it's already halfway there.